What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Quickie here, and today I'm going to be talking about the PlayStation VR, its release date, its news, its price, and a few other things. So let me tell you straight up first, again, with the main points. Besides all this speculation and whatnot, the game itself, the console itself is coming out, if you want to call it a console, or the headset itself, it's going to get announced, on March 15th. Sony itself is holding an event just for PlayStation VR. Now this is going to be like a full-blown event, talking about its specs, talking about its price, talking about a few other of its things, probably like when it's getting released, the price, the bundles, the games. They're probably going to say like some crazy new feature of some games. They're going to be like, oh yo, we have this, we have that. So, you know, they're going to talk about a lot of things. Now, I want to get more to the points of speculation because of, you know, a lot of shit have already been talked about. A lot of shit has been like, you know, there's some good guesses you can already make. Again, it's still speculation, doesn't mean necessarily it's true. But from my perspective, I personally do believe it's going to be in the 300 to 400 price range. Yes, you may have seen leaks and hints of prices online, people saying, oh look, this website listed it as 600, Amazon listed it as 700 in Canada, some shit like that, some crazy prices, basically around the range of Oculus Rift. I don't think Sony is stupid enough to do that. Mark Zuckerberg can do that shit, or his team, I guess, for the Oculus Rift, but Sony is not doing that. Like, they are for gamers. They most likely, someone who's about to spend 600 most likely has the computer set up for that like specific thing. So PC gamers are on a totally different level. Sony itself has like what, 36 plus million PlayStation 4s sold. It has a solid fan base. It's not targeting new users, it's targeting its current fan base. So their marketing strategy is perfect. They can literally efficiently do their thing. They know what to do, they know how to do it, so they don't need to like do some crazy ass thing, some new marketing thing to them. Now this doesn't necessarily mean it could be a success. The PlayStation Move was technically a fail, if you want to call it that. It technically was, at least, yeah, you could consider it a fail. And most likely they claimed, they said, oh yeah, it was a fail. They didn't really say it was a fail. They mostly said, oh yeah, but we were just testing the move out and the camera, thanks for being test subjects. They try to play it off in that specific pattern. Like I said, obviously, you know, they can't literally call themselves like, oh shit, fuck, my bad, we failed, we didn't mean to fail. But yeah, that's, you could technically consider it in that category of failure. But anyways, besides that, now I personally, like I said, I believe it's in the 300 to 400 price range. All the stuff is going to be told in like a little more over 10 days. We'll definitely get our answers in like, yeah, 10 to 11 days. We'll definitely get our answers. We're gonna find out right away on that same day. I'll make a video as well letting you guys know what the exact details was of the event and whatnot. Also, a few other things. Sony did patent a few things, a few interesting things they got released and whatnot. They patented somewhat of a glove. Now people are talking about the Power Glove, and you know, they're trying to compare it to that. You know, come on, too much of a time difference. 10 years maybe, probably a little longer. Come on, you can't compare it to that product. It's too old of a product to compare it to. The technology changed, a lot of shit has changed. Yes, and it's not really necessarily copying. They're definitely doing a lot. Like, I know there's other there was a lot of Kickstarter projects out there stating stuff that was like a glove you can use on the Oculus Rift, but this wasn't by Oculus's team. This was by another team, just members of like people, indie developers, or just new startup companies. They were just trying to do specific things. There's a lot of things you can like add on to it. Sony is going based off of glove. Now this doesn't necessarily like connect, since you are in a VR world, so you're more sucked into it, so it's on a different perspective. I personally think that's a pretty fucking cool idea, wearing a glove. Let's see how that works. Maybe they can actually physically give you a gun in your hand, and the camera picks it up and looks at it as a gun. That would be pretty fucking cool. Or if it's like the Kinect where you just point your finger and shoot, that would be cool also. It just depends on how everything plays out and how everything does. Like I said, I've personally seen a shit ton of like other gaming videos, like of other headsets, VR headsets, and they all look so far pretty cool. Again, Sony, I love fucking Sony. I'm a great Sony fan, and I feel like their stuff is going to be well and efficient. They're going to do good. Again, like I said, I personally think they're going to do well. They're going to succeed, and I think VR is going to be a good hit. For most people that say VR sucks, they usually have not tried VR, or if they have, they tried like Google Cardboard. you can't use that shit. I've tried VR, but not like I haven't personally owned anything, but I've tried the demo fit and it's pretty fucking good. I've tried the Google cardboard as well. Cardboard. It doesn't work, dude. That shit is trash. That thing is $10. You get what your money's worth for. It's not. You can't compare them on the same level. But yeah, that's my news and discussions and thoughts about it about PlayStation VR, guys. Let me know your thoughts. What do you guys think? Do you think it's going to be in that price range? Do you think it'll live up to its expectations? Do you think it'll succeed? It'll dominate the VR market? It'll beat Oculus Rift, HTC Vive, even though HTC Vive had 15,000 pre-orders within 10 minutes of just releasing it. That is a lot of fucking pre-orders. Let me know, guys. That's a pretty big discussion. Let me know. Other than that, I hope you guys liked this video. Give it a thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe, and Quickie out. Peace.